Chris Maple has stepped down from his roles as head of coaching and operations manager at the Western Bulldogs. 7 News Melbourne's Mitch Cleary revealed the news that Maple, who is seen as senior coach Luke Beveridge's right-hand man, has quit the club after 14 years. Watch in the video above. Collingwood going the extra mile to prepare for SydneyAnalysis, local footy in the biggest moments. 7 and 7plus are the home of footy shows for every fan. Stream them all for free on 7plus. Cleary described the resignation as significant for the Bulldogs in the aftermath of their elimination final defeat to Fremantle. And more change is possible, with the Dogs to go through the club with a fine-tooth comb this off-season. The Bulldogs will undergo a thorough football department review this off-season, having not been able to do one in the wake of COVID-interrupted seasons for the past 2 years, Cleary told 7 News. com.au. Maple has overseen the coaching team of Beveridge, assistant coaches Rohan Smith, Matt Spenger, and Mark Webb, as well as development staff Jamie Maddox, Travis Varco and VFL senior coach, Stuart Edge. The entire coaching staff will be assessed in a wide-ranging review as the Dogs try to piece together what went wrong after making the 2021 Grand Final. The Bulldogs only barely scraped into the 2022 finals on percentage after an indifferent 12-10 record during the home and away season. An unlikely elimination final win looked imminent when they held a 41-point lead against the fancied Dockers. But Fremantle reeled them in and ended the Bulldogs season with a stunning comeback to progress through to a semi-final against Collingwood. Pies coach admits error in last SCG game. The Dockers went on to lose the semi against the Magpies, who will now play off against Sydney at the SCG for a spot in the Big Dance, just 4 weeks after being beaten by the Swans at the same venue. Pies coach Craig McRae believes he coached poorly in that fixture. Collingwood were convincingly beaten when they ventured to the SCG a month ago, just one of 2 losses the Magpies have suffered since round 10. The Magpies have marked out their training ground at the AIA Centre this week to better prepare themselves for the unique challenges of playing on the smaller-sized SCG. "I thought I coached really poorly," the Collingwood coach told Fox Footy about the Magpies' last trip to Sydney. "I believe in setting the players up for certain things, to hopefully make them successful in what we're doing, and I felt that I failed in that. I told the players, on Monday, we'll be better prepared for things like the shape of the ground, so we can train on it and be prepared for that. Those little details are lessons learned along the way." Asked exactly how he had coached poorly, McRae admitted he tried to ignore the significance of playing at the SCG. "The dimensions of the ground were different to what we'd been playing at and I didn't reference it. I think that's poor on my behalf. It's nothing major, I'm just taking accountability for something I think I can do better." McRae's admission comes after Magpies star Jack Crisp conceded players were confused in the last match against Sydney. Sydney and Collingwood last met in a final in 2012, when the Swans shrugged off the Magpies at the Olympic Stadium to win through to the decider. Saturday's match will be the first preliminary final at the SCG since Tony Lockett's famous after the siren point sent the Swans into a grand final. With op. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.